Now I will show you how to create a new web port page, and we will add some functions and features we looked at previously. Let's start to create the page. Let's go to Pages and create a folder where we want our page in. Let's call the folder Ventilation. Save. It takes us directly in this folder we just created, and here we create a page. Page. Add. Let's call this one LB01 and save. Now we are on the new page and in edit mode. On the left we have our system libraries and other tools. General settings for the page are accessed by clicking on File, Page Settings. We can see that the page has been assigned an ID followed by a catalog name, page name, and page type. In this case, it's a web port page. We've already specified the name. The alias is used, among other things, for rights management, which we'll come back to later. We can set this to LB01 as well. Prefix. If we want new objects on the page to automatically have a specific prefix, we want it to be LB01. We also have the option to connect an EO device. We don't have an LB01 device yet, but we'll create it soon. We can set the background color and background image. We'll use lb01.svg and then save. As we can see, the background image is much larger than the size of our process page. So we either need to adjust the size of the background image or on the process page. Since our focus is on web port, we'll change the size of our process page. To do that, we need to know the size of our background image. We can find this out from the background image file settings. Let's open Web Port's data folder. Program Data, Web Port, Project, System, Background, lb01.svg. You can open it in an SVG editing program. We recommend using Inkscape, which is a free program and is more or less the standard for vector-based drawing. Right-click on the image and select Document Properties. Here we see the size in pixels. You can also very easily find the size by right-clicking on the file and open in a text editor program. Here we also see the width and height. Let's go back to Web Port and add this to our process page. File, Page Settings. Enter the size and save. A small note before we proceed. Many who work with web port choose to start by creating EO devices, tag lists, and then finish by setting up the process page. For educational purposes, we'll begin by setting up the basics of a process page, and then we'll start from the bottom with EO devices, tag lists, and so on. We can start by placing a sensor that we'll name GT11. Here, we can see that it has been given the ID GT11, the same as we named it. In the prefix, we have an underscore followed by GT11. The underscore indicates that we're filling in the prefix we selected in Page Settings, LB01, resulting in the tag prefix LB01 underscore GT11. It's this prefix that determines which tags will be connected with the object. There are many other settings to adjust here, but we'll come back to that later.